Hello, friend. Today I'm going to review the movie The Greasy Strangler. I've been wanting to see this for a while. Every review I've read is just like, what did I just watch? It's a one sentence review, and they just say, what did I just watch? Right now, I'm at the Branson's. If this will come into focus. Branson's Center Stage Grill and Bar. I'm gonna have my dinner and maybe have a drink too. I stopped at Dollar General today and got some Christmas cards, so I'm gonna fill out my Christmas cards while I watch the movie. But stick around and I'll tell you about The Greasy Strangler. Hello. I watched Greasy Strangler on Amazon Prime, and man, it was a real trip of a movie. It's one of those movies similar to Eraserhead and some of like more surrealistic stuff. It's definitely like a surreal dark comedy. It's about a man and his father, and they have a disco tour of LA. The movie was shot in LA, and they take people on these guided tours and tell them like disco stories and stuff, and a walking tour. And there's this woman takes the tour, and she likes the son, and they go out on a date. And but at the whole time there's this like monster on the loose, the Greasy Strangler, and it's like killing people. And it's this movie reminds me a lot of this other movie I saw called Hectic Knife from Trauma. It's like a new school of comedy, and to me it rings true. A lot of the times it seems like it's more true of the human condition or something than what you're getting out of Hollywood, like these independent movies where they're kind of ridiculous, and they have just these really random situations and kind of odd dialogue and sometimes repetitive dialogue. And it was I really enjoyed it. I was actually laughing a lot. I was filling out my Christmas cards while I was watching it, but certain scenes just kept cracking me up. And it's good acting. All the people in it were really good actors. I guess there might be some parts of it that kind of dragged, but for the most part it kept it pretty entertaining. It had a really interesting soundtrack, like an electric soundtrack, like a old video game song. It seemed like old video game music or something kind of playing on the soundtrack, like electronic or some kind of techno music or something. And Elijah Wood produced this movie, which is really interesting. Kind of a cool Hollywood story. This movie is so different than what you usually see coming out of LA. For one, it had sex and nudity, and it had violence and practical effects, things you don't typically see in an R-rated movie. And so yeah, it's on Amazon Prime. You can rent it in HD or an SD, and it's $1 cheaper if you rented an SD. I always rented an SD, and it was a 7-day rental. Once you rent it, you have 7 days to watch it. But really, I mean, if you're a fan of like outrageous movies or art movies or like cutting edge movies, challenging movies, definitely check this one out. Give it a watch. It's got a lot of like gross out stuff in it, and so I guess you'd have to have like a strong stomach to watch it. But definitely a cool movie. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, share. Thank you.